Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Oh, stinking witches. That's Ornell. That might be Ornell McCoy. Let me tell you something. What part of the door has been shut for all these black governmental witches? Look how they doing. Look at all that extra aliens. I would not ever sleep with another pure black woman, period. If she's not a angelic bronze, because we know them now. That's it. But now the whole black and bronze colony of the women and females is shut off. We don't want them. They're done. They gotta go and be over there. And now the blood is finna dilute. Their blood is diluted. They finna be so demonic looking out here. We finna change all their structure. Not one woman of this color will get none of this semen. Will not even get my eye look no more. I don't like them and I don't want them. Father said he want his one and only begotten golden son, Eddie Murphy, golden child, because Eddie Murphy and the golden child is one. Father has placed them on the outside. All the black governmental women and females and all the goddesses. All the goddesses. God has placed all of them on the outside. They became a part of the oppressors who was oppressing on the poor. Not now woman came out here and of them black witches or them black women. Not now one of them supposed to be my sisters, my aunties, my mothers. Cause I'm Bart Simpson. I'm society's son. I'm the inner child. This the core. I'm the core. This mine. This my time plane. Not now one of these black governmental women or females supported me in no kind of way. Instead, they turned their back on Lord Justus, King Tut. And now we never knew them. And now they will dry out. Because now I'm pulling all the real men of God away from them. And we're doing it through the air. Elon Musk rat, we finna get you, boy. That shit you shot up in Father Galaxy, that whatever you shot up in Father Galaxy, and you did it sneaky. That shit has been, it's a portal ray. It's some type of energetic portal thing where they can go in SpaceX. They can be over there in SpaceX and then aliens, and then come through a cut of the screen, come through the side door of this astral projection realm. That's what he shot up there. I want that shit blown out the galaxy. What's I'm on? I'm talking about for real, blow all that shit out the galaxy. It is not coming back. If it come back, it's gonna be pure evidence. Bitch ass devils. Listen now, that motherfucker mad. Expose they bitch ass. And then Jeff Bozo, he's been giving these motherfucking dope fiends crack and methamphetamine, all the drugs, the MK Ultras. Jeff Bozo been taking them Amazon trucks and transferring drugs to these motherfuckers to have these motherfuckers fucking with me through that old wizard, that old sorcery practice of trying to fill your eyes with temptations. They're trying to block my eyes with their temptations. That was Jeff Bozo doing. Like God said, the two kings, Og and Magog. Come on, confirmation double. That's the two one. Nikola Tesla, and I don't know what reincarnate is Jeff Bozo, but we gonna find out. I think Jeff Bozo a straight alien. Body jumping and shape shifting and coming in the screen, walking up in the screen. I'm talking about they got spaceships and shit all on the outside. That's probably what he sent out in space, and then it bust out, and there was a bunch of little spaceships or shit that shoot these illusions up in here. And we just got that bitch ass nigga Jay-Z in a body jump. We got that tranny ass, that bisexual ass, dirty ass Jay-Z, the rapper, the fake ass dope dealing nigga. And Beyonce was the queen of the Jezebels. But the family, I ain't gonna just say me, the family, we caught Jay-Z in a body jump. The nigga vampire. I told you the nigga's a black vampire, Esau Moore. Cause you know why he came and got caught? Because he was stressing, cause he's the father of the Esau Anakis, the Edomites, with the antennas in their head, the black vampires, the black galactic vampires. And Jay-Z took a lot of money from Warren Buffett and all them, the Mars family, the Waltons, the Dubai family, all that shit to get me. That's why the scripture said that you pulled in celebrities and stuff. And I didn't understand at first. But it come both ways. I pulled in celebrities in love, and I pulled celebrities in hate. So I seen this motherfucker the first time. I seen his face, and then Father, I'm walking, but Father scanned it and said, that's a black vampire. I just seen him flash in. He flashed in gracefully. So he's a real vampire. Jay-Z is a real vampire. He's a dirty vamp. Body jumping ass vamp. So whatever they doing in these secret portals, they're going and just floating them spirits into other vessels and all this illusion shit. That's why they call it the Illuminati. The Murphy's Law of the Anadis. The Murphy's Law. There are nothing but characters in that book coming out into the book of the Torah. Me, Augur, A-G-U-R, baby Augur. Look at him. Look at him. It's all alien. I love it. And the Galactic Federation is here, and they're not playing. I'm talking about the co-workers of the kingdom, all the righteous judicial side. I love y'all, and let's get this shit done. I mean that. At the end, they say the Federal Bureau of Investigation and the CIA gonna have me a beautiful party and give me medals of bravery and honor and give me Purple Hearts and shit. But I get my Purple Hearts through the flesh. I appreciate it, and I'm gonna keep them forever and give them to my beautiful reincarnates of me. Cause my new son is gonna be me. And my new daughter is my grandmother. And now, Father has summoned me. I'm at 33 months celibate. Father has summoned me to stay celibate for another 27 months. And prophecy shall be fulfilled. Yeah, I can go take my breaks anytime God allow it. But as for laying in the bed with one of them, no way. It's over. Yeah, it's over. I don't even have a desire to look at them black witches. I did at first because they were doing love spells. And then the whole city of witches, black witches, trying to do love spells on me today. To make me look at them. Then they were getting all in front of me with their ass all. Like, man, get the fuck out of here. We don't want you. You the white man girl. You the slave master's girl. Plantation owner girl. Y'all all was in the house with the slave master. The white slave master. Like that fake ass Altair Smurfy Hubbard. She gonna say, well, we mess with the men because we mess with the black men, the good black men, because they got awesome sex. Their sex is just awesome. But we basically, she say, we give our heart and our mind and our soul to the white man because he keep us financially stable, and he use us to take us away from this ship planet, take our crowns. Either you gonna bow to them devils or you gonna die. And it's through the Delilahs, the governmental Delilahs. And now that they found out Justus is in bronze skin, since they couldn't try to take existence themselves, now they trying to get these black dirty witches to try to get me now. It's over. That's why God put them on the outside. My women are Parisian now. My women are coming from Israel. Over there. Not no Dubai women. I don't like them witches neither. But my women are coming from Israel. I'm telling you. And they're going to have my children. And that's in 27 months. And I'm very comfortable with it. Yeah, I'm very comfortable because now I know. In a minute, it's finna be a war. It's finna be a big war out here. And they lose. They lost. In every prophecy movie, the good righteous always win. The ultimate supremes, the warriors, we always win. We never lose. Because we worship God. And we obey him. And we stay disciplined. Now this ultimate discipline. Now God is finna make me very wealthy before I even lay with a woman. It's all about that, right? It's all about that, period. Right about now, these are universal alien disgraces. And the righteous side is furious, and they are taking their ass down because we all the ultimates, the chiefs, the captains, the generals, the lieutenants. We the ultimates. They just nothing but corporals and sergeants and shit like that, because God would never give them supreme authority. Now they got all these techies and all that alien shit. That's alien shit. There are aliens coming out of portals now. That shit, none of this shit real. This is an imagination. This is a afterlife imagination. I was never born, I never died. To live inside my dream, to live inside my afterlife, to live inside my dead body is an awesome thing. But look what they did to pull him away from him. And all of them doing it just to destroy the planet. They ready to die. Because once they tried, they thought they were going to crucify Christ this time, which they wasn't never going to. They knew that Father was going to blow it up. They were going to go try to hide in bunkers and all that shit. God was going to blow up the whole planet. They knew it was going to be a nuclear weapon. And all the wicked and evil, like the supreme wicked and evils, you know what I'm saying? The Imperials, you know what I'm saying? They were going to go and make deep-ass bunkers so they wouldn't get hit by the nuclear weapon. Everybody else, cause when Christ died, the whole body died. When Christ lived, the whole body lived abundantly. But they're up in here, they knew they couldn't crucify Christ this time. They knew that Sirius X is here. Sirius X. You know, when Christ Justus, Lord Justus, Sirius X, the Christ come here, you know I'm here to crucify the masses. I told you. Why you ain't listening? My teardrop got 9.87 billion in it. I'm the general. I'm the chief general commander, overseer, and ruler of the whole illusion, the whole astral projection. Father told me I'm the main circuit, I'm the circuit box and the main circuit breaker of all the circuits and all the fuses. And without this main circuit breaker, or without this box, without this main circuit breaker, there's no box. And they know that. They don't care. They don't care. These aliens, they're coming in the screen to destroy the planet. They're not even trying to pirate it no more because it's too open. The innocent slaughtered lamb has cracked the last seal. Big confirmation. These some nasty devils. The Murphy's Law is the Illuminati that was set up inside the body of Christ to double cross Christ himself and pull him away from the full destiny of knowing who he is and taking him down an ill path so they can feel justifiable when they crucify him again. It wasn't gonna happen. This was the last revelation. I am revelation. Revelation was my walk. You heard what I said, was. It's over. Armageddon complete. These dark devils are done. These demonic angels are gone. These demonic angels are gone. I mean, these demonic aliens. You got the angelic aliens and you got the demonic aliens. And the angelic aliens, Father placed them in a extraterrestrial status. That means they all be supremes. when you look in Genesis, when you open the scriptures, the book, when you look in Genesis, you see all them names that go all the way down to Abram. Then you go to Exodus, and you see all them names that go down to Moses. Look at all the names in the book. All them names are on this surface right now. And every name of them supremes, they carried Moses. They carried Abram. So Abram can get to Isaac, and then Isaac can get to Jacob. Now, everything on the outside of that, that's them, the aliens, the Nephilims, the fallen aliens. That's what they say. They fall out the sky. They falling out the sky. Fallen aliens, Nephilims. They're coming out of things. They're coming out of wind angel mode and coming down in an illusion. They're not even real. They're floating spirits that has got the access to make it real, because Muskrat is building all that magnetic shit around here, and Bozo and them. See, that Tesla company and that Amazon company was just a cover-up. Tesla was for the galaxy, the infiltrators of the galaxy, and Amazon is the infiltrators of Mama Nature, the surface. They love that. My fire brigade, my magical fire brigade love that. And something telling, Father just said something, gave me a download, and Father said Jeff Bezos' wife is his niece. And I told you one time before, Elon Musk is going to the ultimate and doing drugs and is child molesting his son. He's trying to turn his son into him through blood transfer. Down the throat and up the booty. Father said Muskrat's wife is in danger because she's not his real wife. She was just staged as his wife. But it's Muskrat got his wife in danger. His wife in danger. Look at that. Look what they son. Look what they son. Look, now it's an emergency call. We need you. Look at that. Look at that. They done changed the sound of it. They done changed the sound of it. Yeah. Look, flashed in right there. They flashing in with them sirens and all that shit. They using the ambulances as electric energy to pull their ass down and bring them all out through the screen. They're coming through my astral projection, my picture, illegally. Universal violation. Galactic violation. Galactic universal violation. Let's say it right. It's galaxy number 1 and universe number 2. The Father and the Son. The S-U-N. But it's good. It's on battle. It's World War III right now. I'm Baby Raw. I told you, you don't want to go to war with Baby Raw. Why would you want to go to war with Baby Raw? Huh? Baby Thoth. Thoth. Baby Thoth. Lord Justus, King Tutankamun. The real Digimon. Why would you even want to go to war with Nemo? Why would you want to go to war with me? Why would you want to go to war with King Elijah? Why would you want to go to war with me? Why would you want to go to war with Star Fox, the real guardian of the dimensional realms? Why would you want to go to war with me? It's gonna be like you never existed. Yep. Yeah, thank you. I'm talking about the family out here. I know it. I don't have to show it. My family out here. I see it. It's beautiful. It's showing me that I'm not by myself, but I'm pulling them out because the family is following me. I'm the bait in this big ass crab net so we can make these Krabby Patties, and the government is paying us. I'm wealthy for life. I told you my cheapest Krabby Patty is $14.7 million a piece. That's the lower class, the MK Ultras, the dope fiends that don't want to change. Each one of them, that's a single Krabby Patty. That's $14.7 million a piece. All these old regular aliens that doing this stuff, sodomites and all that, that's $26.4 million a piece. Look how they be coming in boatloads. Each one of them is 26.4 when we turn them into Krabby Patties. Seriously. Like them two right there. That's $52.8 million for me when we turn them into Krabby Patties. Right there. The uniforms, they go from 30.1 to 30, it's 30.1 all the way up to $35.5 million a piece when we turn that dirty, corrupted uniform into a Krabby Patty. No fucking lie. Now the Waltons, the Mars, the Dubai family, all these high representatives, that is $50.5 million a piece when we turn them into a Krabby Patty. You think I want these rebelling aliens or these rebelling humans, or do you think I want that money? Because I can take that money and save the righteous and holy and just humans. You know what I want, the money. I'm SpongeBob. I get paid to do this. I get paid by Father Galaxy. The whole Galactic Republic is gonna pay me and have banquets for me. I'm gonna have the most important seat. I'm talking about we finna exterminate you now. Halloween. We finna do the major cook right now. You can't even stop it. Get these rebellions out of here so we can have the angelic aliens in here, the angelic extraterrestrial beings, the ones that really love God, obey him and worship him. Okay, good. God is a power greater than ourselves. You have to go crazy so God can make you sane. You have to go crazy by the world so God can give you your true insanity. Your true sanity. Which is insanity to them because they don't believe. Cause now I'm telling you, when Father send them girls from Israel, Father finna bring them good, righteous, holy, and just girls from Israel and bring them on the surface, and they're gonna be high-ranking, beautiful women, and they're very childbearable. They're very childbearing, cause that's what God wants. He ready for us to breed. My women are strictly from Israel, and I have to have my money up to get with them women. Cause they gon' get with me. When I do that first Israelite girl, I promise you, every last one of the bronze men of the cloth is gonna leave all them women of disgrace, and we all gonna gravitate to the girls of Israel, cause we are the U.S. Israelites. We are the U.S. Hebrew Israelites, so we deserve to have the Parisian Israel girls, and they beautiful, they're gorgeous. I'm talking about they even beautiful in their older years. Very submissive, very quiet, do what their husband tell them to do. Do what their God tell them to do. Do what their king tell them to do. Do what their emperor tell them to do. Some things you ain't even got to tell them type of women. Because them women coming from Israel, they never been in the U.S. And they're not coming with the men. It's nothing but women finna come. Not the women with the babies. It's gonna be the Parisian Israel girls that are single and that don't have babies that are childbearing. God gonna take every last one of them women, them women from over there and put them over here. And they gonna gravitate to the Hebrew Israelite men of God. Because now all these worthless males are exposed. They all exposed for who they really is. Fallen aliens, minions. Willful slaves to the government. And you never know. The government is owned and created by one big fat motherfucker. He's a big fat motherfucker that never come on TV. He was on TV one time as one of the world's most wealthiest humans. And he was driving some type of speedboat. And he was a big fat devil. And he was over here. He was representing over here. He looked like a big frog, a pigeon, and a reptilian, not reptilian, a frog, a pigeon, and a rat all together. Confirmation. He the one that the government answers to. And now he just like 500, 600, 700 pounds, and that motherfucker sitting somewhere hiding. He's the head person of the government of the U.S. Ooh, we heard that before. Like a U.S. El Chapo type motherfucker or something. That's why Donald Trump shooting them drug boats, cause Donald Trump won't like a big large amount of money on that shit, and they're not doing it. He won't set like 75% of the money, and they gonna make the dope, and he gonna get all the money, and they give them 25%. Like they just gonna go from distributors to manufacturers. And he get all the money in the U.S. Cause the plan was to flood the city with dope. Well, when they didn't agree to it and they agreed to something else, then Donald Trump led them astray to run through that water with all that dope, and then Donald Trump betrayed them and on the media side make himself look like a hero by shooting them boats out, killing them, because they knew that them shipments was supposed to be for Donald Trump, but Donald Trump turned his back. Somebody said something, Donald Trump turned his back, and Donald Trump shot them motherfucker dead. Traitor asked alien traitor stuff upon this beautiful space ark of Father Lord Almighty, Ahaya. Yeah, space ark. And inside this aquarium is a beautiful zoo. This planet Uz, this time plane Uz. The Universal Zoo. Look how they made all that noise real quick. They're aliens. They're the rebellions of us. U.S. United Saints. They want to make it United States, but U.S. mean United Saints and planet Uz, the Universal Zoo. Go to the book of Job. The first thing that Father said, the first verses, he said, in the planet Uz, on the planet Uz, UZ. The Universal Zoo. I'm Job. I'm Jacob, the Oracle baby. I know what I'm talking about. Because I am Job. I am that book. I'm going through the final stages of it right now. And I get double, times triple. Better look at them last verses. Job get double what he lost. Mine come from world number 1, world number 2, world number 3. You gotta pay me double of them worlds. The whole world gotta pay me back for what they did to Lord Justus, King Tutankamun. The Christ, the real Christ, the king of the Judah Emite warriors, the real Jews. Not these Gentiles portraying as if they Judas. How can a frog be a lion? How can a pig be a lion? Judah is the lion's den. I'm Jehoiachin. I'm the king of Judah. I know. I am it. And it's funny how some of the lions went and rebelled with the government and turned into them. I'm big lion droid. I'm not a noid. I'm lion droid. I'm Metatron. I'm the big Metatron. You ain't seen none of my real powers yet. You think you seeing something now, you ain't seeing nothing yet. We come from the graves. We ain't come from no surface. We came up to the surface. This the Lord's table. I am the Lord, Justus, the Christ. How you gonna take me away from me? And then how you gonna manipulate, put the Bible upon our scriptures? Because the Bible, we don't worship the Bible. We worship the scriptures inside the Bible. Jabez, Boris of the Jezebels. Because it was going to be through these witches that they take the crowns of the SUNs of the Most High God. See, the SUNs, we come down here and breed with the daughters of Mama Nature. And we keep ourselves upon the surface through the copy of our child, which is our clone. So when we die, we morph into the child. See, they try to block all that. They stole that and started doing it their way. Some of these devils, they'll go and take their wife, their beautiful wife, breed with a daughter. They be praying for a daughter, the devil males. And once they get a daughter, then the next thing you know, when the daughter get of a fruitful, you know what I'm saying, they gonna turn the daughter into their wife. The practice is a ball. And then they leave their wife on the curb as a hostage. Cause she better not go out that house and tell nobody that my husband is having sex with our daughter. He said it's religious. They'll kill her. They'll poison her, car wreck, all kind of shit. They'll do everything justifiable to kill her. A lot of these women are hostages in their houses. Look what that dirty Luciferian Lucifer did to me. She had she breeded a child through me, and she started sleeping with the child. And she wanted to have a child with him, her own son. The teachings of Baal, Balak, Moab, and Malek. Incest teachings and prophecies. Incest nations. That's all they about, building an incest nation so they can have one pure blood upon the surface where all of them be one. So when one go, all of them will go. All the way to the very end. That's what I see now. That's what their blood is full of. Transferring spirits. Now, I done seen motherfuckers walk by each other and just look at each other and talk to each other without moving their fucking mouth. Get this old funky black witch off in front of me. Because now we done shut the doors on the black witches. Now they want to give me action. Get the fuck out of here. I'm sleeping in the cold. I ain't even got a blanket. Now witch of the black colony even came and brought me a sleeping bag or nothing. But they'll lay back and play with their pussy all in their cars while they watch me. Doing nasty sexual immorality spells. Now the Isaiah chapter 6 is going on the black African American woman, the black governmental witch. Ain't nothing Egyptian about them. See, they try to use their funky ass flesh to pull men into their despair and disdainful, haughty ass ways, which is the Murphy Law. They be trying to take niggas and throw niggas down that gasoline slide so they can land in the lake of fire. Let me tell you what a bitch can't even walk up to me unless she putting $5,000 in my pocket. And I ain't fucking nothing until you been approved your motherfucking worth. I'm 33 months celibate, and now I'm finna be 27 more months celibate. And I love it, cause God ordered it. Ain't none of this going to none of them. And then when they go to them Israel girls, when they come over here, I promise you, all the men of my structure is going right over to the Israel girls. See, it's me and we. Me is we. All the men of God is me. Soon as them Israel girls, all them pure, holy, righteous, and just Israel girls come over here, the real Israel girls, Parisians, they gonna come right here. And they gonna gravitate to the men of God. Watch. Because the rest of them gonna be looking like, watch, zombies. We finna take all their shine. Because they live in darkness. All this old skin shit, they try to shine up. But inside, they're a black ball of darkness. But they'll portray us as the darkness when we're the guiding light. They scratched that governmental name off and took the government away from me. Job opportunities, housing opportunities. They knew what they were doing, international shutdown. So now that my whole house is set, the house that Solomon built, Solomon of the wilderness, King Tarzan, yeah, we don't want that shit. We want your blood. And your blood is coming. I'm telling you. How your blood gonna come? That's in the hands of God. Right when it come right at you, you gonna get on your knees. Help me, God. Help me, God. It's God that's standing over you. This God's vengeance. God's fury. He want the blood of fury in his cup of wrath. Oh, God finna tear all they stuff up. This is where God finna have his fun in his video game. God finna go sit at his chess monitor and play chess out here, up in this screen. I'm the king piece. I'm the big king piece of the planet. I'm the #1 piece. All I do is sit still and give orders. Some devil was sent by them dirty MK Ultra. Some old funky devil gave them some drugs, or gave them like a couple pieces of dope, and then gave them a drug promise for probably a big old piece of drug and a few dollars to get them a hotel room. I seen him. He was standing there, some white pigeon looking evil as fuck. He looked like a body jump Donald Trump. And next thing you know, I come out the right over here. I come out of there, and then I was just walking to get me some cigarette butts, because, you know, I'd rather look on the ground and get me a couple butts to roll me up a rollie than to fucking ask one of these fucking alien, demonic aliens. Because they'll capitalize and pull on my energy. I'll pick me some snipes up. I done sniped for a long time. That shit don't embarrass me. Because once I sit down, I'm going to roll me a cigarette. I don't give a fuck about your laughing or nothing, because it gonna bounce back on you. But anyway, that's a shame that the emperor of his own time plane got to be out here looking down on the ground picking snipes up. But God is sitting right there watching everything and monitoring everything. And I got a great report, because humility precedes honor. You know what I'm saying? But some devil said something right when I walked out to catch the ear. They trying to catch the eye and catch the ear. And I responded on that shit, let that bitch ass nigga know. Motherfucker, do you not know when I talk, when universe talk, the galaxy listen? When the son talk, the father listen? So they started that. And look how he flashed in. He just flashed in. He just flashed in. Vampire, don't walk by me. Don't even come walking by me. What the fuck you got going on? Get the fuck out of here, bitch, before I beat your ass out here. Weirdo. Alien ass motherfucker. He just flashed in, I seen it. Fallen aliens. And then he was coming to be aggressive. We're real aggressive now. The big lion, the big bird. We're the authority. Pop his ass too. Copy 10-4. We seen that nigga. We got him. We gonna catch him right there. Get his ass. You ain't running. You can't run from my bird. And you damn sure can't run from my bloodhounds, my Reubenites. You can't run from none of my Michaels or my L's. Yeah, you know what it is. Alien. Skin rock alien. Y'all falling out the sky now. Here it go. Thank you. Space Ark of Noah. He know what the fuck he is. He just did it right there. That's that shit that mushrat sent out to the galaxy through that SpaceX shit they doing. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That secret launch he just did. That's some type of machine that can transfer these motherfuckers from that spaceship down here into a fleshly illusion. Because I told you, the astronauts he sent up there to unplug, to plug up that death ray. You feel me? That death ray up there on Baby Noon. The astronauts went and heard what I said, and they had unplugged that shit. All that shit on that death ray is in the federal evidence box right now. The Murphy Law book, the blueprint of the crucifixion of Christ, that death ray information, we done hacked all that shit. You shouldn't have never came on my live, boy. Your motherfucker, and then walking up to me, that motherfucking alien. So he walking up to me like this. If I had kept my back turned, he would have did something, the ultimate evil eye, that alien eye. God told me it's true. It's through the eyes, everything through the eyes, because the eye is the eye. This eye is filled with eyes. The big eye is filled with little eyes. It's all about the eyes that make the body move. Devils. Then they want to walk up like they strong. Boy, you even try me, I'm finna do you dirty. Like I told, yeah. So I walk in, I'm getting some snipes. I try and give me a couple butts so I can build me a roll up like they had me in Mississippi. And next thing you know, that nigga that was talking shit, I done left that shit alone. I done clowned that nigga, set him up for the cook. And this nigga followed me like a sneaky way. And I turned around and I grabbed a couple of them King Davids off the ground because I felt them following me. And I was like, what you want to do, bitch? I said, I'll beat you to death out here, fuck nigga. I'm Goku. For real. The real Goku. And he bowed to me in the corner. He bowed. And then he turned around, because that's what he did. When he bowed to me, it was like, I took some upfront dope and money, man. I'm sorry, King, but I gotta set you up, basically. And then he came after me, because I was walking up the street, and then he was like, man, I'll fuck your motherfucking ass up, nigga. And you know that ignited my fire. I said, boy, what's happening? All in the street. I'm in the middle of the street. He got a big ass black knife. I said, bring that bitch. Bring it, bitch ass nigga. Bring that knife, bitch. I done been cut before. I done been stabbed before. That shit, I done been shot, motherfucker. Fuck you talking about? Bring that knife, bitch. I dare you. Bring your weapons. I dare you. It's way beyond that. I'm Ghost. Clowned that bitch ass nigga. But they paid that nigga dope and a few dollars to come and do that shit to me to see if I'ma run from the knife. I never ran from nothing. Even when I was over there in the sauce, I'd be over there really getting it in crazy with them. Then he seen the family, then ran his bitch ass. He seen my nephews. And when my nephew came, they was on every motherfucking corner. They was all around that bitch, waiting for that nigga. Then he go, man, shut up, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. I'll be back. I'll be back. So you know you finna die. I'll be back. And what these black witches all standing in the cut looking at me trying to do love spells and all that shit. The black woman is no more. We will not breed with them or nothing. Look at them. They're going crazy. We're not breeding with them. We're not giving them no more action. They're nothing. They're universal disgraces. They sided with the government. So stay with the government. Because now, without us, I'm telling you, Isaiah chapter 6, all the women of rebelling of God, all the rebelling women of God, the she-devils, they gonna be walking around here looking like Krusty the Clown within the next 17 months. What's Amon? I'm talking about the top of their head is gonna be just like mine, bald. They're gonna have a bald head and they're gonna have a bunch of long hair on the side, like Krusty the Clown. And their teeth is gonna be falling out like in Isla Sector, like a witch, because they are witches. God taking them back to their original form. And then their noses are going, the older they get, their noses are gonna get more and more, their chins, they're coming back to who they really are. God gonna take the beauty out of them. He taking all that shit. Ain't no beauty spells or nothing they can do after this. Nothing. And God taking their birth titty. God taking their right titty. The titty that they feed and nourish their child with. They're gonna either have an old fake titty or they're gonna just have one left titty. And then God said he finna place them all in sackcloth. Woo! Hallelujah. God sure said it, and now he finna do it. He did the worthless males first, and now he doing the worthless females second. Now, these women are disgraces, universal disgraces upon my planet's surface. I went up in the hospital. Any other time, I'd be up in there filling my eyes full of candy, black candy. Now, my eyes are shut off from all the candy. I ain't looking at none of them. It was one little beautiful one that God said, because he was telling me about the woman that he wanted in my life, right? And then I was walking, because I finna go to the store get some sodas. And then I was walking, and then she came right out of a portal, a little building. They portals, but she came out out of a building, and she was like half white and half black. Like she had a little black in her, but she had more white in her, and she was gorgeous. And God said, them the women I want you to have right there. Women of Israel women of the solid, and then 2 generational women, mixed women. Cause that's 2 generations, and then I'm 2 generations. I'm Cherokee, I'm black and Cherokee. I'm bronze and Cherokee. I'm Cherokee and bronze. That's 4 nations out of 2 beings. It's that time. We don't want them black witches. We don't want the pure black witches, the pure white witches, the pure Mexican witches. We don't want none of that. The pure Asian witches. We don't want none of that. God don't want none of that. Them are the ones that were designed to go against the surface of gods. The gods, the kings, the emperors. That lead us from our reincarnations. Cause reincarnation means soon as you morph through the spiritual pathway of God, you gonna know who you really is. I'm William Smith. In the flesh, I'm William Smith. I'm my own father. And I'm Augusta McCoy, because Augusta McCoy is in me. She's gonna be my daughter. My grandmother is gonna come back as my daughter. Because I was the only holy, righteous, just, and pure seed to her. Her whole fucking children, grandchildren, great-grand, not now one of them could obtain her as the next resurrection. They're not righteous. They're not pure. They're not holy. They're not just. And my Oracle God mama know that she was living inside of me. That's why she left me all that money. She left me all that stuff because she knew the full truth. She's not even my real grandmother. She's my Oracle God mama that accepted me and took me and adopted me as her grandson. And she will always be my grandmama forever, because that's the only grandmother I know. Like that dark ass Mary Bates, Bloody Mary. That ain't my fucking grandmama. That's a witch that killed me. She was my wife. That killed the father's side and the son's side to get rid of me fully. Bloody Mary. Now Bloody Mary coming out in man form, male form. Mary Bates, she can't even shapeshift into a woman cause God done cursed her. She coming out in women, male bodies, body jumping in males. And that's what your old ass get, witch. That's what she get. down in Mississippi, and she trapped to Mississippi. That's the only way, that's the only place that Bloody Mary could work, was in Mississippi. She couldn't come all out there and all up there. Now in Georgia, here go Harvey Crenshaw and Joni Crenshaw. They over here body jumping and doing all that shit. They all going to prison, and they deserve it. Because this case right here, this the biggest case of all lifetimes. Father had this set. Father had this set, I'm telling you now, from beginning to end. Father knew they plans before they was even existing. Father knew they plans before they even knew they plans. And he intercepted all of them. Yeah, I might have failed a couple times, but the great archangel get right the fuck back up, bitch. I am deaf. I'm the real D-E-A-T-H. It says it's right there in Revelation. The pale rider, the rider of the pale horse, which name is Death. And he drags the graveyard right behind him. It's right there in Revelation. All them horses of that scripture is me. Because I'm a sturgeon. I'm half man, half horse. That's why I can walk many miles. And who is death? Who possessed the ultimate power of death? Who conquered death on that tree when they put them stakes in his hand and stakes in his feet and put them thorns on his head and stabbed them up in his belly, in his rib cage? Who conquered death? Yeah, who's sitting here in 2025? Death himself, Jesus. Y'all done messed up real bad out here. And now they gotta pay me. Oh my God. I'm way past bazillions now. I think it's quazillions. I think I'm quazillions now. Cause it's bazillions and then quazillions. I got quazillions, hundreds of quazillions, bro. I'm gonna literally be walking out here just giving money to the poor people just to make them smile. Cause I want to. Money ain't nothing but paper to me that you can capitalize with. I don't care if you're trying to capitalize for a lifetime or you trying to capitalize for a night. But you know, on the positive note of this, it's been awesome. I ain't been having my good sticks of weed like I used to. I ain't been having no currency like I'm used to. You know, it's coming, but you know what I'm saying? The whole city, the synagogue of the sinisters of the devil, of the demonic entities, they have the whole city. It ain't no city, the kingdom. This a kingdom. They're trying to sabotage the kingdom. They're a bunch of aliens. Because the whole planet, the whole surface of the planet is the holy city of God Almighty himself. You remember when Eli Manning and that country singer, his fruity looking ass, they did that Nationwide is on your side commercial, and they was standing over that big ass city, and they had that little black woman sitting on that bench. That's how this is to God. But see, that's like how Elon Manning and them did it. That's how they is with man. But see, that whole city is just an illusion, illustration of the whole planet that is to God. God standing over this planet like that little city they made. Because this is the holy city. This whole planet, the whole surface of the planet is the holy city. Because God created it in 6 days and he rested in 7. What you mean he created it in 6 days? Yeah. God assembled this in 6 days. Oh! Father God took this out of a box and read the he was the instructions. And he made this. Just like that choo-choo train on Mr. Rogers' neighborhood and that little city with the choo-choo train, that's us right there. We ain't nothing but this big to God. That's why God called us all his children, young and old. We'll never be older than God. So we're all forever gonna be his child. I'm his child, and we're forever gonna be his children. Just on the surface is when you can become a man or a woman. What the fuck is they talking about? Now these old devil aliens, we got them. Thank you, Lord. I know I gave the righteous side $5 trillion, but man, oh Lord, all this money. Once we're done, after my banquets and stuff, I'm gonna donate another $5 trillion to the righteous judicial side of the surface. What? They already got 5. I'm giving them 5 more pallets after we're done. Ooh, that's power. They know too. That money came out of that money that our side working with. That's my money that was had to come to them. They needed it so they can get this shit really popping, because they couldn't get it out the White House U.S. Treasury. They had to go get it out the ancient U.S. Treasury, and it's mine. 5 trillion, 5 pallets. And when we're done, I'm giving you 5 more. I got so many confirmation. What's Amon? All the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, all the U.S. Supreme Court marshals, federal marshals, U.S. Supreme Court, U.S. federal marshals, all the U.S. internal affairs, all the CIA, the righteous center intelligence of the angels, the CIA, the righteous side, and all of the federal, the Galactic Federation, the Federal Bureau of Investigations, and all the righteous sheriffs of this surface, and all the righteous, I think God is finna take all the city police agencies out of here. We don't need them. It was a time where we would wait till you get a felony. We wouldn't even mess with you with misdemeanors. But once you get a felony, then we can come and do your ass dirty. Tasers. And if you try to buck, we gonna kill you. The sheriffs. Throw you in that truck and throw your ass in prison. That's what the sheriff's for, felonies. This misdemeanor shit ain't nothing. Up in Seattle, they write you a ticket if they catch you with drugs and shit. But back down in Mississippi, you get caught with one rock or 1 gram of methamphetamine, your ass getting 20 years. That's what it's going right back to right now. What's all over the U.S. You get caught with 1 gram of drugs that is not no marijuana. I promise you, you going to prison for 10, 20 years. Like it used to be. How in the fuck y'all gonna go and violate the laws of God and then place your own laws? We gonna make drugs legal. So we won't have to, the government won't have to pay for all this housing of these worthless entities. Cause they don't want you. They don't want you going up in the jail. They don't want to take care of you because they got to take care of you in that jail. 3 hots in a cot. And they got to pay, the government have to pay to keep you in them prisons and jails. And certain people, they don't take the jail because they want you to die out here. Like it was said one time, man, you know, the police, look how they making all this noise. Distortion, and now they doing it silently now because they getting caught. Let me tell you something. It was said to me one time, well, you know, hey man, I said the police won't even, I kicked the police car. The police won't even take me to jail. He said, hey man, if the police don't want to take you to jail, the next step is death. Scared the shit out of me. I said, oh my Lord. He said some of the realest shit ever. And after that, I became deaf. I became the Grim Reaper myself. Died so many times and woke right back up to become the Grim Reaper myself. Now it's time for the Galactic Federation of the Universal Cosmic Angelic Earthens, Spiritual Angelic Earthens. Watch how them old black witches dry up. They're gonna look so dirty and cheesy up in this oracle eye. And even the white man, the ones they were worshiping, the white man gonna turn his fucking back on them. Then they gonna come riding around you like, hey, like predators. They gonna look like a nigga trying to buy a prostitute. They gonna look like the Mexican that ride around and trying to find a prostitute. They gonna be riding around us like that. Can I talk to you? You so sad. You so fine. Get the fuck out of here, witch. With your unattained body. Get out of my face, witch. I thank you, God. I truly thank you. Now I don't have a drive. Now I don't have a drive to look for no lady in my life right now. I don't. I don't want her. I don't want it. I promise you. I'll be wealthy in just a few days. I'll be wealthy in a minute. I'm talking about real wealthy. But right now, Father gonna place me in comfort, because you know it's getting wintertime, and Father gonna put me right where He want me. They ain't finna put me nowhere. They trying to keep me out. But I'm inside. They outside, I'm inside. Because now one of these dirty, weak-ass males can come out here and do what we're doing inside. They can't come out of there and in here and do what we do. They're too weak. They're too weak. They're about to the devil fast. Y'all always remember I told you. It was one night that Father showed me His miraculous works. Father took me out on a mission, and I got blessed, and things started coming and everything, and next thing you know, I ended up with a lot of camping accessories in my storage, and I would make me a camping little bag, and I carry my, no, that was lately, but I had that too, but I take my camping bag, look at these devils, look at that punk shit. They you riding in these big ass fake trucks just to make noise. Anyway, bro, it was 22-degree weather. Father said, I said, God, I don't know what it's gonna snow out here, God. I don't know what to do, God. They got me out here. I can't even get no room or nothing. They were trying to stop all my money because I would go and get rooms behind their back to stay out the cold. And then they started stopping my money and stuff. So I was just begging God, not begging, but pleading with God and begging to Him and praying to Him. Yeah, I was begging God to help me. Look at that. That's what them the aliens do. It ain't about that truck. It's all about that distortion of the eye, making all that loud devil noise to distort me. I see that. But then Father said, you are going straight to your throne and you gonna lay down. We got a bunch of weed, you got a bunch of black miles, you got your food, you got money in your wallet. I ain't have enough money to go get a room, but I damn near did. And Father said, you gonna wrap up in your, cause I had 2 sleeping bags. And Father downloaded how to do it. I took one sleeping bag in the other one. And I sat there and I had one of my big, beautiful, I had my big, beautiful wool. It's like a poncho type thing. It was filthy as hell. So I turned around and I got up in that. I got up in the bag. I got up in the sleeping bags. It was 22-degree weather. You know. Oh, what's up, King? How you? I'm blessed, King.
All right. How long you gonna be here?
I'm finna go in a minute.
Okay. All right.
Yes, sir. Trying to get a good charge. But after that, I'm talking about, bro, it was so cold, but I had so much on. I had like 2 hoodies. I had like 2 hoodies. I had 3 t-shirts, 2 hoodies, 1 hoodie under there, one of my big hoodies, and then my poncho is a big, fluffy, beautiful poncho. I missed that thing. And then I had 2 sleeping bags in one. It was 22-degree weather in Seattle. And I laid there all night long and did not nail time shake a quiver like this. Not nail time. Bro, I come up out that sleeping bag sweating. I woke up, it was snow all on my sleeping bag. I ain't gonna even lie. It was snow all on my sleeping bag. But Father made me, I had a blanket in there too that I covered over my head. So, that stuff won't hit my head and stuff. But it was so hot. I had my nose out like this. They were like, how can he do that? Bro, I came out that mud like a cocoon. A butterfly. I come up out there the next day, the sun was shining so pretty. I said, hallelujah. Bro, it was 20 degrees out there. I come up at that, I slept all night long. And I come out of there sweating. I had to take a couple of my hoodies off. Come on, man, God is awesome. We in the house. King David is Solomon. From the palaces down to the wilderness. That's what it means. King David is Solomon. I went from having nice, beautiful houses and all that stuff to being in the wilderness. I'm the king of the wilderness, King Solomon, Tarzan. And at one time, King Solomon had 800 wives of the black colony. But they all sided with Baal and the government. So Father is going to replace them and put some new bloodline of women in our Parisian women in our path. And they straight from Israel. You're going to see a bunch of Israel women, the nationality Israel women. That's the pure Israel woman, Parisian women. They have to be holy. They finna flood this street and they I'm talking about they so freaking fine. And they want babies. They know the scriptures. They know how to do it. While these devils gonna be running around trying to pull people into raping them. Them black witches. They gonna be trying to pull you in the house to rape you. Rape you out your oracle, your seed. They don't care about you or your seed. They don't care about you. They need your juice. I'm finna make them go crazy because I don't want now black woman in my face ever again. Period. If she ain't white with a little black in her, if she ain't Asian with a little black in her, if she ain't Filipino with a little black in her, ain't no black woman coming in my atmosphere no more. God written. What's come on? And they gonna dry out. They gonna be they're the bottom feeders now. The black woman, God has took their crowns. The black woman is the bottom feeder. They are now officially pillars of salt. They ain't got no flavor. In a minute, these black bitches gonna be walking around here butt-ass naked trying to pull them in. And we ain't gonna want them. You damn near butt naked now. Go mess with them white boys. You saying you in love with the white boys because they keep you financially stable. But the black woman, like God said, they're Hebrew nymphos. Hebrew women are nymphos. Black Hebrews. Ain't none of these old burnt figs and these burnt vines gonna be able to satisfy these wombs of these harlots. It's only the horse dicks that's gonna satisfy them. And that's why they come to us when they need that full nympho satisfaction. But then when they get it, then they go and love on the white man again. Because they can't get this type of loving from the white man. But the white man sure can put them in beautiful situations. They'll suck them off. That's all the white man want. He can't fuck them, so suck me off. Then she put that Vienna sausage in her mouth. Not the ones you buy at the store. That's why the black men are the gods. We are the gods, the black men, not the black males. I'm finna go, y'all. I just wanted to get it up some. Let me see. Is that pretty good? Where we at? That's pretty good. I'm gonna cut this off and let it sit for a few more minutes, and then I'll have a few more seconds, and then I'll have about enough. All right, y'all, I had fun with that. I think I'm gonna download this too.